some lasagna. It's an eggplant veggie lasagna. I added some eggplant, kale. There's my famous cheese sauce that I make at home, and then I added some ricotta. It's made out of sunflower seeds. And then I also have some garlic bread here. So this is how it looks. I also have some raspberry lemonade. No, I'm not at a restaurant. I made this myself. I even brought you guys a piece so y'all can eat with me. So, look at that. Look at that. I'm releasing the video tomorrow. I have to edit the video. I just made this today. So, I'm going to release this tomorrow. You look so pretty today. Thank you, Joshua. How you doing? I'm ready to dig into this lasagna. Ooh. Oh. There we go. Take a bite. Take a bite. You take the first bite. That looks bomb. Thank you. So I make my ricotta out of sunflower seeds. And then it has ricotta, eggplant, kale, basil. On top I added my cheese sauce that I make out of cashews. And then I added some Parmesan non-dairy cheese on top as well. And the noodles are gluten-free. Hello, I'm new. Hi, how are you? And then I got some garlic bread that I made too. Let's have a piece of that. So this one is for you guys. I brought y'all one. You know I share. I share. And the kale that I use is Placento kale, which is my favorite. So I'm releasing this video tomorrow. So thank you. You can see the eggplant right here. It's so flavorful. have that ready right there. And then this is my famous raspberry lemonade. I added fresh raspberries, lemons. I added lime to this one. The key limes. I added key limes to these. Ginger, mint, blue agave, and alkaline water. So no sugar added. Buen provecho. Gracias, Julio. I love you. I love you too. It looks so pretty. Thank you. No, it's not watermelon. It's raspberry lemonade. So good. Look at that. Oh no, this is kind of a big bite. Oh, right there you can see the ricotta. So I'm gonna release the video tomorrow. Oh, the puff pastry that I made yesterday. I also have to release the video tomorrow because I don't know, it wasn't uploading. I kept trying to upload it today and it was not uploading. So I'm gonna have to upload it tomorrow with the lasagna, but I'll do it in different times when I release it. I'm eating eggplant veggie lasagna. And some garlic bread. It looks really good. Thank you. Video coming out tomorrow. So make sure you follow. I'm gonna be releasing more Thanksgiving recipes. You are really pretty girly. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's so good. You're welcome. Thank you. It's so good. So the ricotta, I have a couple recipes using my ricotta. I have a calzone that I have made. You guys have the recipe. It's on my page. Um, that one, I added ricotta to it. Um, what other recipe? I have a pasta recipe with ricotta in it. Like it's stuffed ricotta. I forgot what that's called. What kind of dish is that? Hi Johanny, how was your day and what's on the menu today? Um, Lasagna. So I made a eggplant veggie lasagna. Hey Johanny. Hey Josiah. Good evening. Hey Bones, how are you? Yeah, I've been tearing this lasagna up in the last couple minutes. Bon appetit. Thank you. Yes, it's so good. I added kale, some vegan, well, non-dairy ricotta made out of sunflower seeds. This one is you guys. Wait, let me show you. Look at that. That one's for you. I'm destroying it. I'm destroying this lasagna. It's just so good. Look at it. No, I made it. The recipe will be, I'm going to release it tomorrow. The recipe for the lasagna. And I got some garlic bread. It's so good. Somebody said you always make the best stuff. Thank you. I'm trying to release a couple recipes for you guys so you guys can make for Thanksgiving. Hey Jeremy, how have you been? Nice seeing you. I've been good. I've been doing good. Hey Rose. What's in the juice? Is my raspberry lemonade. If you check my page, it's pinned up on top of my TikTok account. But it has raspberries, ginger, mint. I also added some key limes to this one. I added some alkaline water, and to sweeten it, I use agave instead of sugar. So no sugar added. so good. Yes, it's I've been I've been making this every day for the last month, I think. I've been making it every day, literally. And it's because I add so much ginger to it, and it's a great way to incorporate ginger in your diet. So I love it. It helps your digestive system, and then it also like prevents you from being bloated. I love ginger. Yes, ginger's best. I put a lot of ginger on mine. Like I know on the recipe I made, I didn't put as much ginger, but I make it with a lot of ginger. Every time I make it, I add more ginger to it. So maybe that's why it looks like thicker, like a thicker consistency. I couldn't find it on your YouTube, the drink. Can you repost the recipe or pin it on this channel? I think can you it's on a short video. I don't know if I can pin shorts on YouTube. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna try and pin it after this live and see if I'm able to. Because I know you can pin like regular videos. I don't know if you can pin shorts because it's on a short video. Your spreads are no joke. You look so pretty and I love you. What you make? Hey Austin, I made a lasagna. It's a eggplant veggie lasagna, and it has placental kale, eggplant. I put some ricotta. The ricotta I made from scratch. It's made out of sunflower seeds. I soak it overnight. My ricotta recipe is on my channel, so if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna release this lasagna tomorrow. Tomorrow you guys will get this recipe. So yesterday I made a puff pastry puff, a soulful pastry puff, which had mac and cheese, candy yams, collard green, and I put some oyster mushroom to be like the turkey replacement. So that's a good one. That is a really good one. So, and then I put a cream cheese cranberry sauce on top. It's like a dessert and dinner. It's like you get all both at once. So make sure you check out that video. That one I was just live yesterday. The video also is going to come out with the recipe tomorrow. I tried to release it today, but YouTube was not allowing me to. It was just like, I don't know if a lot of people was posting by the time I was trying to upload it, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow for sure. So hungry from this. I'm gonna. Okay, okay, Stuart. I'll see you next time. Love you too, Austin. Thank you for subscribing. It's so good. Remember I told you my dad was in the hospital, but he's better now. All thanks to you. Oh man, I was gonna ask you last time I was live. It's just been a minute. So he's doing better. I'm glad. I'm glad your dad is doing better. So, what did you tell him? What did you tell him? What are you eating? Lasagna. Eggplant veggie lasagna. It's an eggplant. Looks good. Thank you. Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad he's getting better. Is he home now? Or he's still at the hospital? Okay, that's great. Tomorrow I'm also making a tomorrow I'm also making an apple pie. So I'm gonna record that one too. I'm gonna make it different though. I'm gonna make it different. Hi Liliana. How are you? I'm eating a lasagna. A eggplant veggie lasagna I made. Jamie says your drink always looks good. Thank you. The recipe is on my page. It's pinned up on top. It's a raspberry. It's a raspberry lemonade, but I add ginger to it and mint. Is that lasagna? Yes. Hello from Florida. Oh, hello neighbor. I'm in Florida too. Thank you for the rose. That drink sounds delicious. Thank you. This is some good stuff right here. If any of you guys make it, for either the holidays or maybe even Christmas or something. If you make this recipe, let me know how you like it. And again, I'm going to release it tomorrow, so you guys get the recipe tomorrow. Okay? Oh, do you see my comment? My phone was being weird. Yes, I seen your comment. I seen your comment. You have a beautiful face. Thank you, Austin. Gracias. Okay, thank you. Someone said, can I ask you, what are you eating? I'm eating eggplant veggie lasagna. And it has ricotta, vegan ricotta. It's made out of sunflower seeds. My recipe is on my page. Sounds amazing. It's so good. I'm releasing, if you're just coming in, I'm releasing the video tomorrow. So make sure you follow so you'll get notified when I post it. Someone said you need some meat in that. No, trust me. Trust me. You wouldn't even think that it doesn't have any meat, because it's that good. You just gotta worry about it tasting good. That's it. Some chicken or beef, or maybe some pork or beef, cream on the top. Yeah, I'm vegan, so I don't eat any meat. But we do have like meat replacements where you can put like oyster mushrooms, which will be a great chicken replacement. You want to do beef, you could do either ground baby bella mushrooms, and yeah. So there's things you can add meat to this. Someone said, oh, hey. Hello. He doesn't live in the same state as me. Okay. Is there no cheese in that? Yes, there is cheese, but it's non-dairy. So I made my own cheese sauce made out of cashews. It's usually how I make my mac and cheese recipe. So it was like that cheese sauce that I make, I added it on top. And then I also added Follow Your Heart brand Parmesan cheese. It's non-dairy. The drink, how about the drink? How do you make it? If you want the recipe, it's pinned up on top of my page. But it has ginger, mint, raspberry, lemons. I added some key limes to this one. Then I also added alkaline water and agave to sweeten it. So no sugar added. And you guys, also the lasagna is gluten-free noodles. Okay, so the whole meal is gluten-free. remember Garfield added cheese into his. I watched that Garfield movie. The way he ate that whole lasagna was crazy. The new one, the new Garfield movie, when he was like a baby, that is hilarious. Met my uncle who broke his in the same state as. So your family doesn't live in the same state as you said? You go see them though. You're gonna go for Thanksgiving to see your dad? I wanna watch that. This is the last bite, you guys. The bread, the bread I ate is sourdough bread. I don't know if sourdough bread is gluten free. But I was just saying the lasagna noodles is gluten free. Look, I tore it up. This one is for you guys, right here. I brought you guys one. No, it's not, but it is considered the healthiest kind of bread. Yeah, that's mostly what I eat is sourdough bread. Or I'll do spelt bread. It's like sprouted spelt bread. Um, what other bread do I do? Or like a multi-grain bread. Are you staying home for Thanksgiving? You cook or do takeout? I cook. I cook my food. I'm vegan. It's very hard to come across vegan lasagna. I don't think there's any I don't think there's really any lasagna. I mean, I think they do have like eggplant lasagna, but I don't know if it's dairy free or anything like that. But I make my own food. I'm coming out with the recipe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be releasing the video so you guys can get the recipe. Yeah, I have them too. Yeah. Do you ever make the chicken of the forest mushrooms or whatever they called? I never saw you eat it. Yeah, exactly. You know. I did make it. I did make it. I have to come. I did make it. I have a video. I haven't edited the video. I'm gonna be editing the video. Probably after the holidays because I'm trying to get some holiday dishes out before Thanksgiving so you guys can be able to get the recipe. But I do have that video. I did make the video of the chicken of the forest mushrooms. What am I eating for Thanksgiving? So I'm gonna go live making the dish. Airplane mode. So the day before Thanksgiving, I'll be making my Thanksgiving dinner on live. So make sure you subscribe so you can get notified when I post. I go live eating my food. It's a way for me to promote my videos and also for you guys to ask me questions regarding the food or any questions you guys might have about being vegan, you know? When was Thanksgiving? So Thanksgiving is the 28th, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's the 28th of this month.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, December 25th is Christmas. Thanksgiving
Yeah,
is in November.
in the grand scheme of things, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah,
No, no, no. So Thanksgiving is a day you get together with your family and you're just thankful about everything you have and just appreciate life and be next to family. That's what basically Thanksgiving is.
yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a big difference.
Usually
Yeah,
people make a whole feast. They get together. Where are you from that you don't celebrate
yeah,
Thanksgiving?
yeah. I feel it. Yeah, it's funny. So that's exactly what I do. Like I on social media, I make videos
Let me take this plate out the way.
reading and like ingredients and like teaching people how to read ingredients. Yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned that. It's you type in clean kitchen. Yeah. 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 Fitzgerald. Yeah. 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 That's me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, but I'm actually going to. Do you know the brand? You know Heart and Soil. It's Paul. It's one of Paul
Ironic,
Saladino's brands.
my
It's like
family's leaving
yeah, the supplement. Yeah, with all
on
like the
the
B vitamins and
27th.
stuff.
They came to visit for a few days.
Yeah. 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 No. No.
Okay,
You
so
don't
you're
need it,
gonna be
but
celebrating Thanksgiving for the first
I'm
time?
going to Texas tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to meet Paul tomorrow. Paul Saladino. So it's funny that you mentioned that. He's in Costa Rica, but he's going to be in Austin tomorrow because they
You
made a
guys are not
documentary.
eating
Heart
this.
and
Do you
Soil,
want
their
me
brand,
to
they made
eat
like
it
a
for you?
documentary, and they're doing like a premiere for it.
Do you want me to eat
Yeah,
your plate?
yeah,
It's just staring at me.
yeah, yeah.
You from Turkey? Live in the UK. Oh, okay.
I'm wondering.
So you don't celebrate Christmas
Yeah.
either?
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you buy? Uh huh.
Oh, I tried
Oh
to
yeah.
look
Okay.
out
Yeah,
for
for
it. I
sure.
was
Yeah,
wondering
you
how
need it. Yeah.
they taste. Some mushrooms I
Wait. So
like,
did you
but
move here
some
from
taste
Italy,
terrible to
or
me.
have you been here
But
for a
I
while?
hear some are good meat replacement. I don't like soy
Okay.
as a meat replacement. Yeah, I don't do soy either. But the chicken of the woods is a softer texture to it. So you have to really cook them because they hold a lot of water content in it. So you have to
Yeah, it's nice.
you kind of got to dry them out. And but they are delicious. They are really flavorful.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Um
really bad.
I'm going to come out
What
with
do
the
you
video.
prefer? Do you have
I'm going to make a dish. I'm going to make a dish
not really? Yeah.
after the
Do
holidays
you have like the
using
big
them
jug,
so
the
that way you
5 gallon
can
jug?
see
The water bottles?
how they look.
Yeah, that's what I do because they come and deliver it once a month,
No, but I
and I get like
accept
five
gifts if one insists.
five 5 gallon jugs
That's funny.
on the fridge. Don't use that.
I like watching Christmas movies though. Home Alone and Elf are nice vibes
Yeah,
during that time. Yes,
yeah. This
I
happened
love
during
Home
during
Alone.
that
Did you
time.
get to watch
I
all of
just
them?
moved here from North Carolina a
It's
few
like
months
three of
ago,
them, right?
but yeah, apparently this
It's
one's
like
better.
Home Alone 2, and then 3.
Yeah,
Yes, I've watched them all. So that's funny because I didn't know that. I thought like everyone celebrate
oh yeah,
Christmas. So
yeah.
that's that's like nice to know that in other places it's different. So is there something else you guys celebrate?
Yeah. 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 I
I
And what was your name?
think after 2 it got a bit dead.
Wow, nice to meet you.
What?
I'm sure I'll see you around. Have a
I
good
think
night.
it'd be like super like um entertaining the whole time because it's like a whole bunch of things happening in the movie. New Year's, okay. Good night, Rose. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. So yeah, I'm gonna try to knock out some more desserts to do. I'm gonna do an apple pie tomorrow. I'm gonna do a sweet potato pie. Um, I want to do a flan. I don't know if you guys heard of a flan, but it's a dessert, and I grew up eating flan, but I'm gonna do a non-dairy one. It's gonna be a non-dairy flan that I want to do. If I don't get to do it for Thanksgiving, it's definitely will be. I'll release it between November and Christmas. So if you don't get it for Thanksgiving, you'll definitely have it to make it for Christmas. A non-dairy um, flan. And then what else? I want to make some other desserts. And this is just me. I'm going to make them, but it might not be all for Thanksgiving. It might be going towards Christmas if I don't get to make the videos. But hello, Johanny. Worked too much yesterday and I worked out late. Just joined now. Hi, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Bye. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a non-dairy flan. I want to give you guys my vanilla cake recipe. It's so good. I make it for my kids for their birthdays. Um, you can make it either into cupcakes or as a cake, and I put coconut flakes on top, and I do like a cream cheese frosting with coconut flakes on top. So good. And I made it for my daughter and my son for their birthday, and I was just like, why I didn't record it. But I want to remake it either this month or next month, so you guys can have the recipe for the holidays. Do you consume honey as a vegan? So I don't consume it as much. I have consumed it as a vegan. Even though some vegans don't consider honey being vegan, I don't know why, because there's no animals in it. But I guess because it comes from an animal, I don't know. It comes from the bees and stuff. But sometimes I do consume honey, but on none of my recipes I've had added any honey or anything like that because I know a lot of vegans don't like to use honey. But yeah, I don't remember the last time I had some honey though. It's been a minute. But as a vegan, I have consumed honey. Have you cooked with jackfruit as a meat replacement, or what's your top choice? Yes, I have cooked um with jackfruit, but I did cook more with jackfruit the beginning of me being vegan. Now, when I cut the jackfruit, we eat it raw because it just tastes so good. So we every time I buy jackfruit, me and my daughter, we eat it. We just eat the whole thing. So I don't really cook with it. I cook more with mushrooms, all type of mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, oyster mushroom, king oyster mushrooms. Um, the I haven't used much of the chicken of the woods mushrooms as much, but I have used it a couple times. What other mushrooms? Oh, lion's mane mushrooms. I have I have a couple recipes on my channel using lion's mane mushroom. I like to try durian. I wanted to try that, but I haven't found it here in the States. And mangosteen. I heard about mangosteen. I haven't tried that either. I wish I can find it here. So they have that in the UK though. Is your family vegan too? No, not my mother. My mother, my dad, and my siblings. None of my family is vegan. I'm the only vegan in my family. Um, and then my kids. Me and my kids are the only vegan in my whole entire family. They have tried vegan food, but that's about it. I have made them like vegan breakfast. My dad have tried a lot of my vegan recipes and he loves them, but he still likes his meat and he still likes to eat certain things. So, you know, he doesn't want to be vegan. And my dad loves milk. This man buys 2 or 3 gallons of milk like every couple days. And I'm like, what the heck? He gets cow milk. I'm like, but why you don't try the almond milk? He said he don't like it. He said I don't like almond milk. He likes cow milk. So you know when they eat animals in front of you, does it bother you? Um, it doesn't bother me. Um, like if I'm in your house, you cook whatever you want to cook. Um, for me, I don't allow meat to be cooked in my household because it's cross contamination and it's just like gonna contaminate my kitchen. So I don't allow I don't allow if my family come to cook any meat in my kitchen. But I'll rather take them to a restaurant and buy them their meat. I'd rather buy them their meat. Like, okay, I'll just take you out and you can eat what you're gonna eat, but you're not gonna contaminate my kitchen. So that's the only rule I have. But I don't mind people eating meat in front of me. Now, certain meats obviously smells more to me, and it start like smelling bad to me. So, but like the red meat, not as much chicken. So if you eat chicken in front of me, I don't like it. Doesn't really do anything to me. It's really when you're eating red meat, it like really gets, because my nose is very sensitive. I can smell everything. So yeah. I know some vegan reacts really bad to even smelling. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because when you eat cleaner, all your senses are stronger and you're able to smell everything. So Some people it's just like, oh no, like me, it's just like it just smells bad, and then because it's just going through my nostrils, like it's very very strong. But yeah, that's about it. But I don't get mad at it. Are there any times you're tempted to eat animal products? No. No, I have like I have made this into my life. I've been vegan for 6 years. And literally when I go to the grocery store, like it's such part of my life that I don't even go to the meat section. Is I don't even see, and when I do see it, it just like it looks crazy to me now. Like obviously when I was a meat eater, I used to buy meat and stuff, but now it just looks so crazy to me. Like all of those are dead animals. So yeah, no. I have recipes, and anytime I'm in the mood to eat certain things, I have recipes for them. So I have created, it was harder in the beginning of becoming vegan because it was like, okay, I have but so much recipes. But now that I have so many recipes, I can't even count how many recipes I have. I have so many. And so whenever I'm in the mood to eat something, I make it, and I make it vegan with no dairy. And so whenever I'm in the mood to eat something maybe that I haven't made vegan, then I just think about ways to create it vegan or to make that dish vegan. And so I'm very like strong with veganism. I would never go back to eating meat. Yep. I don't miss it because oyster mushrooms like is my go-to when it's like cuz it tastes like chicken. If you're trying to look for a chicken replacement, you will go with oyster mushrooms. They they have the same kind of texture to it, you know. So I make fajitas. I make fried chicken with oyster mushrooms. I make all of the things that I would have made with chicken. I can make baked chicken, but in with the oyster mushroom. Um, yes, I saute it. I've made steak out of mushrooms. Listen, it's all about the flavor and how you season it and how you just bring that flavor. I'm telling you, it's not hard once you're like in that lifestyle. I doubt any vegan, once they like been vegan for a long time, will want to go back to not being vegan. But you guys, I ate all my food. Does it taste similar to the steak? No, it doesn't taste the texture and the flavor. Yes, but not like, of course, not the bloody steak. No, no, it's not gonna taste like that. But you're gonna have like kind of like the chewy taste of steak, and then the flavor because you have like the flavors that you usually will put in steak. You will put it in your mushrooms, and then you will cook them kind of the same way, and it tastes really really good. Yeah, kind of like seasoning the steak, but the lion's mane mushrooms give more of a steak like texture. The lion's mane mushroom, and it has that same kind of chewy kind of you know, taste, texture. What made you switch to vegan? So before I became vegan, I had cut things out of my diet. So I um when I had changed my diet, I was 22 years old. I'm 31 now. So when I was 22, I removed the red meat. So I haven't had red meat in 10 years, going on 10 years, because I'll be 32. I'll be 32 in March. So going on 10 years, I have not I have not eaten any red meat. And I have like maybe 11 or 12 years without eating pork. So I was only eating chicken, turkey, and fish. Um, Once I cut the red meat, I cut the turkey. Then after the turkey, I cut the chicken. And after the chicken, I cut the fish. So the fish was the last thing to go. When I cut the chicken, I cut the dairy as well. So I stopped having dairy when I cut the chicken. And then I did the fish for, I promise you, I did the fish for like a couple months where I was just eating fish. And it was just not doing me good because it was making me bloated. Um, it was very hard to digest eating a lot of fish like that. And so I just went vegan after that. But my motivation also was Dr. Sebi. I was watching a lot of his videos around the time where I was just eating chicken and fish. I watched a lot of Dr. Sebi, and that's when I cut the chicken. And then I stick to the fish. I thought I was going to do the fish for a while, but then I just went vegan. Do you take vitamin D supplements? My levels got so low going vegan. I just go outside. I just go outside and then I take a lot of greens in. I drink a lot of green juices. I do sea moss and I do a lot of burdock root. You have to add burdock to your diet. It has iron that your body needs, okay? And then if you do sea moss have 92 minerals out of 100 that your body needs. So I make sea moss. I make a sea moss gel. I soak it overnight. I put it into my food processor, add some water. You can flavor your sea moss gel with fruit. I have flavored it with strawberry before and mango, but I add it to my smoothies. You can add it to your foods. You can eat it raw, and you will have that every single day. Every day you want to take sea moss, and that should help you a lot, especially if you're vegan and you're trying to add minerals and vitamins. You want to take sea moss. You want to do burdock root, and you want to be juicing. You want to be juicing because the greens are going to help you so much. Why do you cut them though? Was it only ethical or health reasons too? When I was 22, I had really bad acne where I used to even break out on my chest, break out on my face, like all here. And so that was my main reason why I cut red meat. Someone had told me like, "Hey, it might be the red meat," and I said, "Really?" Like no one ever told me that, and I just said, "I don't care. I like if I won't have any acne, I will stop the red meat." And so I stopped the red meat. My skin cleared so much, and my skin was doing great with just chicken, turkey, and fish. And so that was the main reason why I cut the red meat. And then also knowing that pork is so horrible for you, and that's the worst meat to eat. Um, that was another thing. Then, yeah, I just started to cut the chicken. I cut the chicken the turkey. I cut the turkey before the chicken, and the reason why was because I used to buy a lot of lunch meat. I used to buy a lot of lunch meat, and I watched a documentary talking about how bad lunch meat is and how you shouldn't be eating it. And that's why I cut the turkey, because that's all I used to buy was like turkey lunch meat. Um, then it was the chicken was when I was watching Dr. Sebi. So I was watching a lot of Dr. Sebi, and just he was just talking about you are what you eat, how you can heal your body, um, that and then me, I always thought like, I don't want to be someone who gets older and have all these health issues. So that was another thing. Yeah, so so I just cut it off. I just cut the stuff, I said I wanna live a long time and not have health issues. I mean, I grew up seeing my grandmother in her 30s having lots of health issues. She in her 30s, well, it was like almost her late 30s. She already had two heart attacks, and um she has high blood pressure, she has arthritis, a lot of health issues. She's living with pain every single day. And I just knew that that's not something that I just knew I didn't want to live that way. And I have to take care of myself, you know? And so I try to help other people to, to become healthier, even if they don't decide to be vegan, but to incorporate more healthy alternatives. Juicing, of course, that can be for even meat eaters, you know, doing juicing, eating a lot of raw vegetables, um, and just being healthy because, I mean, we have people, you know, sick out here. I have a friend, one of my best friends is dealing with cancer right now. She's she's in her 30s and she has stage 4 cancer. So it's just people being sick around me, it just woken me up to be healthier. And even being vegan, I have learned to even be even more healthier and make even better choices. So every day I make better choices when I'm going grocery shopping, and instead of getting this pasta, I'll get the one that's like kamut or teff or sprouted whole grain, things that are healthier. I also have a Yuka app that I've learned about the Yuka app this year, and I've been using it every time I grocery shop. So if it's not 80, so it grades it from 0 to 100, and if it's not 80 or above, I'm not buying that item. So I really be using that app. So if you guys are interested in that app, it's called the Yuka app, Yuka. And that app has helped me as well, because certain things that says vegan or non-dairy doesn't mean it's good. A lot of things are still rated very, very low, have certain things in it that is still not good. A lot of things have palm oil in it, which is horrible. Um, yeah. So every day I try to make more healthier, um, changes into my diet, into just bettering myself. And so that's what I do. So I try to promote that because it's important. It's important. We see it. We see everyone around us being sick and having health issues at a very early age. And look, I'm about to be 32 years old, so usually at my age, somebody usually have already something going on. And I'm pretty healthy. I used to suffer from anemia at an early age. I used to be anemic, and I'm no longer anemic being vegan. So, you know, just making positive things in my life, positive choices in things I eat and consume. Be very, very careful. And everything, I usually make everything. I don't go to restaurants. If I go to restaurants, is very, very rare. It has to be either I'm out of town and it's just like I have to get something to eat. But even when I'm out of town, I'm inside the hotel. I always get a hotel with a kitchen. I always get a hotel with a kitchen and I'm cooking on vacation, which is crazy. And so many people are like, you're supposed to be relaxing, you're supposed to be on vacation, why you just don't go to a restaurant? Listen, I I rather just cook my own food. Anemia is low iron, right? Yes. Yes, low iron. And so if any of you guys have low iron, you need to consume burdock root. And you can find it at an Asian market. Um, Listen, you can put it in your foods. You can chop it up and cook it inside your food, or you can juice it. You can you can dry it out and make it into a powder and add it into your smoothies. There's so many things you can do to consume burdock. Also, there's some there's some places that sell sea moss with burdock in it. So check that out. If you're looking for like sea moss, see if they have one that has added burdock root and get that one. And just start consuming burdock root. You're supposed to be consuming it every day, and there's no limit to it. You can use as much of it as you want. There was an Vietnamese woman that was like in her 80s with no health issues, and she was so excited when she seen me get some burdock root, and she was just like you need consume it every day, consume it every day. That's what's helped me live a long time and not have any health issues. So burdock root, Dr. Sebi have talked about it. It's really, really good for you. No, I don't take any supplements like that where like pills or stuff. Like I don't take any pills. No, I don't take any pills. I take sea moss, burdock root, I juice. I I just take minerals and stuff from things I eat. Um, I know a lot of people talk about protein. I get my protein from beans, from garbanzo beans, lentils. That's where I get my protein. I consume lentils, beans, um, any beans, black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, any kind of beans I eat. Um, Black eyed peas, any of those beans you can eat and get your protein. So, but you guys, it was nice speaking to you guys. I'm gonna try to be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be releasing the lasagna and the pastry, the soulful pastry puff tomorrow. I tried to release it today, but YouTube, I guess because so many people might have been posting, it wasn't allowing me to. So I'm gonna, and it's kind of late to be posting at this time, so I'm gonna post it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. Um, Make sure you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Bye-bye.